Good morning and welcome to the 13th in a series of Power Animal Meditations by Nicki Scully. We're working in part 3 of the meditations regarding journeys for awakening. Today we're journeying with salmon, and the goal is energy and fertility. Grandfather Salmon is very old. He's been around since there was more sea than land, and he has adapted to a wide range of environments around the world. Wherever he thrives, salmon is a symbol of renewal, returning year after year to remind people of the ongoing cycles and giving and receiving in life. Regardless of the difficulties, nothing deflects him from his commitment. Native Americans of the Pacific Northwest consider salmon sacred. These tribes are richly diversified and cultured, in part due to the former abundance of salmon. They could depend on them to return each year and provide sustenance. Because they could preserve their catch and meet their yearly food needs in a few months, they had time to develop other interests, including art and ceremonies. Life for many of these tribes revolved around salmon, especially during the spawning season. They believed that the salmon were a race of immortals who turned themselves into fish each spring to swim upstream to feed the people. The bones that remained after the feasting were offered back to the river so that the spirit of salmon could be carried back out to the sea, enabling the process to be repeated at the same time the following year. Salmon was extremely adaptable and is, adjusting as they move from salt water to sweet water as they fight their way upstream to spawn. Because of the proliferation of dams, the harvesting of the forests, and the dramatic influx of people along the rivers where they spawn, many species of salmon have been severely reduced in numbers, and some are facing extinction. Salmon brings many gifts into the cauldron. This journey conveys empowerment, energy, and fertility. Salmon has strength, a sense of purpose, and the intuitive abilities to know exactly where he needs to go and how to get there. He always returns to the place of his birth to spawn. Try this spawning journey for fertile dreams, goal setting, self-actualization, and fertility affirmations. So we're going to start with the cauldron part of the meditation. If you'd like to get comfortable and turn off any noise, close the door, lay down or sit and relax. And close your eyes and relax and breathe deeply. Inhale through the small of your back, filling your belly, and exhale through your tailbone into the earth, deepening your connection to earth, grounding and centering yourself in preparation for your travels into the realms beyond space and beyond time. Feel the cycles of your breath. Feel as your body opens to new levels of sensitivity. Now place your hands before you with your palms facing up to receive the gift that's coming to you. It's a purple-black egg, flecked in gold, and it descends from above to rest gently in the palms of your hands. Notice its size and its weight and its substance. This is an etheric egg, an egg of creation. When you are sure of its presence, draw the egg into your abdomen as though your abdomen is a womb waiting to receive and nurture the egg that you've been given. Focus your attention on your heart center. Look deep within your heart to find the eternal flame of life that burns within. As you focus on your heart, your inner heart flame, begin directing love to make it grow and feel as the radiant warmth and light from your own heart flame spreads to illuminate your entire being. Now bring your attention to the top of your head. The crown is placed gently there, around the crown chakra, around the top of your head. Notice what it looks like and how it feels. Notice what it is made of. This crown marks the empowerment you are receiving at this time and provides the portal through which your consciousness travels out of and back into your body. Now look once more to see and feel the egg that's been gestating within the womb of your being. Its outer shell is absorbed into your abdominal walls, revealing the golden cauldron within. This cauldron is the source of all life and all wisdom. Feel as it expands to fill your abdomen. Now begin to stir the waters of life in your cauldron. As you stir these waters, there's a sound that is generated, like the tone of a Tibetan singing bell or a crystal goblet. The frequency and vibration of gold, which resonates throughout your being. Tune into that sound now. As you continue to stir the contents of the cauldron, the waters begin to rise. The waters are uplifted until they come into contact with the flame in your heart. There will be a hissing, a bubbling, and a crackling as the water hits fire and converts to steam. The steam rises. It opens the passageway in your throat, which is the doorway into the shamanic realms, and begins to fill your head. Let your consciousness rise with the steam. Let it merge with the steam in your head. Focus all your attention, all of your consciousness within this steam, and as the pressure builds, the steam will lift your consciousness right up out of your body through your crown. When you've passed through the crown, look to your left and you'll see Thoth, the being who is your guide and guardian for the journeys of the cauldron. Greet this being with respect. As you look into his eyes, let yourself experience a sense of connection with Thoth, in whatever form it naturally takes. Thoth queries, "Why are you here?" You may feel your heart and mind opening as questions and thoughts that you have had for a long time begin rising to the surface. You may be surprised at the depth of emotion you feel as your questions and answers formulate. Pay attention to the responses you receive from Thoth. Thoth will ask you if this is the path you're choosing to take at this time in your life. He will take you on a journey now to give you a glimpse of the possibilities of the cauldron and the assistance that is available within. Thoth sends you through an opening into space, and you drop right into the icy cold water. As your head gets wet, the cold rushes down your body to what would be your feet, and you realize that instead of feet, you have a tail. You are a salmon swimming under the water, parallel with the ripples on the water, just a couple of inches beneath the surface. Take some time to recline to being a salmon, getting the feel of your body and its relationship to the swiftly moving water of the river. You are swimming upstream against the current. Notice the way the energy moves in your salmon body. You can feel it moving from head to tail, down your back, down your stomach. The ridge on your back senses the warmth at the upper part of the water, while the one on your stomach picks up the coolness of the deeper water. The two ridges completely separate, register the different temperatures above and below simultaneously. This sensitivity at the two ridges creates a boundary that distinguishes finite stimulation both from above and from below. Sensory stimulation is being read along those ridges, while the movement of your body retains flexibility from side to side. The awareness of that duality, of both of these things going on at once, blows apart the stiff and stale energy flowing throughout your body. As you're reading up and down, you are weaving from side to side in the motion of swimming, creating the explosive emission of stuck energy. As you move into the balance of those two flows, you are able to see and feel your relationship between the movements within your body in 3 dimensions. It registers to your senses as though energy is moving constantly through your chakra system, turning all your channels and connecting your consciousness with your DNA. The experience of the synergistic polarity is so intense that you feel as though you can pass it on to your children. At the point when you feel it at peak strength, the energy starts to build in your tail and genitals. Sparks of fire run up your center, stimulating a fierce desire to exceed. The energy seems to dance up your DNA spiral as though it were a rainbow. You can feel it dancing its way up through your spine and out of your crown. It is possible to experience orgasm or tantric release as the energy spews out of your crown and flows down your outer self as opalescent rainbow energy. This luminescence is reflected in your skin, your pearl-scent outer glow. The energy carries you back on the return trip feeling relaxed and light. Flow back to where Thoth waits for you. Spend a moment discussing this experience with him. And when you're ready, thank Thoth for his help, and he will assist you back into your physical form, going through the top of your crown, through the crown chakra. You can open your eyes and take a minute to ground with Mother Earth.